Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 4 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 4 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter geometric measurement. And the lessons we're going to cover today are relationship between area and perimeter. Then area and parameter word problems. Then we'll do the volume and use area and parameter to determine cost. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So here I am on grade 4 math. The chapter we're working on is geometric measurement. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is relationship between area and parameter. Let's just start with the lesson. Okay, so let's just start with the example. Just listen to me carefully, right? A rectangular front porch has a perimeter of 62 feet. If its area is 228 square feet, what is the dimensions of the porch? So basically you are given the perimeter of the porch and the area of the porch, right? The perimeter given is 62. Perimeter given is 62 and area given is 228 square feet, right? So perimeter is sum of, that is a rectangular porch, right? The question is there a rectangular porch, right? That means perimeter is the sum of all four sides and the area is length time width. So you need to find two numbers whose product is 228, and when you add the sides their sum must be 62, right? So you need to find two numbers, their product must be 228, right? So what are those numbers? The two numbers are 12 times 19, it is, right? The two numbers that whose product is 228 are 12 times 19. When you multiply 12 times 19, that is 228. Let's just add them, see if they make 62. 12 plus 12 plus 19 plus 19. So when you add them, see if they make 62, 18, 19, 20, 22. Yes, together when you add them, they make 62. So the correct option is 12 times 19 is the correct option. That means the dimensions of the porch are 12 times 19, right? Okay, let's just start with the practice question. Basically, in the practice questions, you are given with the options, right? So when you are given with the options, that would be very easy for you. That is the same question we just did. A rectangular front porch has a perimeter of 62. Its area is 228 square feet. What are the dimensions of the porch? That's the one we just did, right? That is 12 times 19. The correct option is option number 1. Okay, the second one is a rectangular piece of plastic has an area of 90 square millimeters. Its parameter is 38 millimeters. What are the dimensions of the piece of plastic? So, which is the correct option? You are given two options, 9 mm by 10 mm or 9 by 0. So, which is the correct option? You have given the area, that is 90, right? And the parameter, that is 38. So area, that is a rectangular piece, right? So the area of a rectangle would be length time width. So you need to find two numbers, their product must be 90. So which two numbers have the product 90? Just look at the options. 9 times 10 is 90 or 9 times 0 is 90. 10 times 9 makes 90, right? That means 10 times 9 makes 90. So area is 90. Check for the Perimeter also. Perimeter is sum of all four sides. That is the rectangular shape. So two of the side lengths are 10 and two of the side lengths are 9. Just add 10 and 10, 20, 9, 29 and 9, 38. See, when you multiply 9 times 10, that makes 90, and when you add them, they make 38. That means the correct option is the dimensions of the plastic are 9 by 10. Got it? The correct option is option number 1, that is 9 by 10. The next one is the area of the surface of a workbook is 63 square inches. The parameter is 32 inches. What are the dimensions of the workbook? So you are given the area is 663, right? Workbook it is, right? So that means the area of the workbook is length time width. So which two numbers have the product 63? This is the area. Area is length time width, that must be 63. So which two numbers have the product 63? 7 by 69 or 7 by 9, which is the correct option? Very good. 7 times 9 makes 63, so they have the area 63. You can check dimensions also, just add them because rectangular it is. So two of the side lengths are 7 and two of the side lengths are 9. Add them and see if they make 32. 9 and 9, 18. 25 and 7, yes, it is 32. So the correct option is 7 by 9 inches. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? Okay, the next one is a diving board has a parameter of 40 and the area of is 36 square feet. What are the dimensions of the diving board? So you are given the area and you are given the parameter. You have to find the dimensions, right? So area is 36, right? So we know that that is again a diving board. So area must be length time width equals 36. So you're given two of the options. Which two numbers when multiply makes 36? Which is the correct option? 2 times 18 is the correct option, right? Because when you multiply 2 times 18, they makes 36. Also, you can check for the parameter. For the parameter, you need to add all the side lengths. So that is 2 plus 2 plus 18 plus 18. So when you add them, 18 plus 18, 36, 37, 38, 39, 48. As you can see, both the, when you multiply it times 2, 18 times 2 it makes 36, and when you add them all the four sides they make 40. So the correct option is 2 by 18. Very good. Option 1 is the correct option. Sorry, I selected the wrong option. That is 2 times 18, right? Okay, the next one is a movie screen has a parameter of 52 meters and an area of 144 square meter. What are the dimensions of the screen? So which is the correct option? Which two numbers when multiplied makes 144? Because the area is 144. Area means length time width. So you need to find two numbers whose product must be 144. Which is the correct option? Yes, that is option number 1. 8 times 8 makes 104. And also for the parameter you need to add them. So opposite sides are equal in length. You can just add and check 8 plus 8 plus 18 plus 18. So the correct option is 52. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? Okay, the next one is a rectangular ink pad has a parameter of 46 centimeter. Its area is 130 square centimeter. What are the dimensions of the ink pad? So, which is the correct option? Which is the correct option? Which two numbers have the product 130? Which is the correct option? Not 30, it is 130, it is. So, which is the correct option? Yes, that is 10 times 13 equals 130. So, option number B is the correct option. Very good. Because 10 times 13 is 130. That's option number B, right? Okay, the next one is a rectangular driveway. Driveway has a parameter of 58 feet and an area of 180 square feet. What are the dimensions of the driveway? Which is the correct option? You are given the area that is 180. So, which is the correct option? Which two numbers have the product 180? Yes, the two numbers, their product must be 180 is 9 times 20. So, option number 1 is the correct option. 9 times 20 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is area and perimeter word problems. You can do area and perimeter word problems on your own, right? Let's just start with the next lesson, that is volume, because we have done so many lessons on area and perimeter. Let's just start with the next one, that is volume, right? Okay, let's just start with an example. What is the volume of this object, right? First of all, you have to see the dimensions of the uh, object given, right? Just look at the top layer. There you can see you have 2 by 4 squares, right? 2 like this and 4 like this. So the dimensions are 2 times and 4. Now just look at the height of the cube. You can see there you have 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. So that means the dimensions are 2, length is 2, width is 4, and height is 4, right? So you need to multiply the way you need to find the volume, you need to multiply length time width time height, right? The volume is length time width time height. The length is 2, width is 4, height is 4. Just multiply all the values. 4 times 4 is 16 and 16 times 2 makes 32. That means the volume of the object is 32, right? Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, what is the volume of the object? First, we have to calculate, find the dimensions of the object. So let's just see the dimensions. You can see here the this side the width is 3, the height is the length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This way it is 5, and the height is 2, right? So for the volume, you have to do length time, width time, height, right? So just do 5 times 2 times 3. So which is the correct option? 5 times 2 is 10 and 10 times 3 is 30. So the volume of the object is 30 it is, right? The correct option is 30. Very good. Okay, the next one is, what is the volume of the object? So which is the correct option? Let's just look at the dimensions, right? Just look at the top row. So this way, that is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This way it is 4. And the height of the object is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this way it is also 4. You need to calculate the volume. So for the volume, we have to do length time, weight time, height. So you have to do 4 times 4 times 2. So 4 times 4 is 16 and 16 times 2 is 32. So the correct option is, the volume of this object equals 32. The correct option is 32. The correct option is 32. Okay, the next one is, what is the volume of the object? So which is the correct option? Which option is the correct one? Very good. The correct option is 24, right? That is 3 times 4 times 2. So 3 times 4 is 12 and 12 times 2 is 24. So the correct option is 24. Very good. Okay, the next one is, what is the volume of the object? Which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is 20. That is 2 times 2 times 5. 2 times 2 is 4 and 4 times 5 is 20. So it is 20. The correct option is 20, right? Okay, the next one is, what is the volume of the object? So which is the correct option? Very good. The correct option is 14, 5. 3 times 3 is 9 and 9 times 5 is 45. So the correct option is 45. What is the volume of the object? So which is the correct option? Very good. The correction is 18 it is. What is the volume of the correct option? The correct option is 118. What is the volume of this object? What do you mean I am not moving? Wrong with the green. Can you see now? 35. How it is 35? You just copy answers and the correct option is not 35, that is 75, right? You can see here this way it is 1 2 3 4 5. This way it is 1 2 3 4 5, and then 1 2 3 height is 1 2 3. So you need to do 5 times 5 times 3. 5 times 5 is 25, and 25 times 3 is 75. Think and then answer. The correct option is 75. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next question. And the next lesson is use area and parameter to determine cost. Okay, so basically now we are given with the area and parameter, you have to determine the cost, right? For example, the first one is a painting measures 6 feet by 8 feet, right? You're given the dimensions of the painting, that is 6 by 8. A frame shop charged $9 per foot for a wooden frame. How much would it cost to buy a frame for the painting? Okay, so the dimensions of the painting is 6 times 8, and for 1 foot, the frame shop charges $9. You have to calculate the total cost for the painting, right? So for this one, you have to calculate the uh, because a painting is like this, right? This is a painting, right? You need to frame the painting. Actually, you need to make a border like this, right? This one is the frame. So for this, you have to add the, you need to calculate the parameter. The measurements are 6 and 8. So you have to calculate the parameter. Just add them, 6 plus 8 plus 6 plus 8, that is 28, right? That means the total frame he needed is 28 foot, right? So for 1 foot, the shop costs $9. You have to do 28 times 9. That means 252. The total cost is 252, right? The correct option is 252, right? Let's just start with the practice questions. Neela has a pool in her backyard and she wants to build a fence around the entire area. Neela's backyard is 14-meter wide and 19-meter long. It costs $7 per meter to install a wooden fence. How much would it cost to put a wooden fence around Neela's backyard? Right? So you're given with the dimensions. The dimensions are 14 by 19. So you have to calculate the total cost of the fence, right? So first of all, basically let's just understand the question. Neela has a pool in her backyard, right? For example, the pool is like this, right? This is the pool. The dimensions are 14, 14, 19, and 19. um, Neela has a pool and she wants to build a fence around the entire area. So for the entire area, she want to make a fence. That means you must calculate the parameter. For the parameter, you have to add all four sides: 19 plus 19 plus 14 plus 14. So just add C, which is the 19, 19 plus 19 plus 14 plus 14. The correct option, the parameter is 66. Now the cost of 1 meter is $7. You need to calculate the total cost. So for the total cost, you need to multiply 66 times 7. 7 times 6 is 42. 7 times 6 is 42, and 4, that is $462. That means the total cost for the fence is $462, right? Option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? The correct option is 462. Okay, each side of a square office is 3 meters long, right? The office is 3 meter long, square shape it is. It will cost $29 per square meter to replace the carpet in the office. What would be the total cost to replace the carpet? So, the thing you need to understand here is the square office. Carpeting is always inside, right? Whenever you have to calculate the cost of something that is inside a shape, you must calculate the area of the shape, right? And whenever you need to calculate the cost of something outside the office or the building, like fence, like the one example we did, I forgot the name of the, like frame, you have to calculate the parameter for this, right? For inside, like carpeting is inside the office, so for inside you must calculate the area. That is a square, 3 like this, 3 like this, so 3 times 3, the area of the square is 3 times 3, that is 9, right? Now the cost per square meter is 29. You have to do 9 times 29, right? For the total cost, you need to multiply 9 times 29. 9 times 9 is 81, and 8 carry, 9 times 2 is 18, and 8 is 26. So the correct option is 261. Got it? Two important things you need to learn here, right? Let me just explain again. Just listen to me carefully. Whenever you have to calculate, like for the example we just did, you need to calculate the cost of the carpeting, right? Carpeting is always inside. So whenever you have to calculate the cost something that is inside, you need to calculate the area and multiply it area by the cost, right? The cost per meter, right? And whenever you have to calculate something outside, like if you have to calculate the frame, like fence, you have to calculate the parameter, because the a, outside you always have to calculate the parameter. That is the difference and important thing you need to learn in these questions, right? Now for the next question, you have to tell me what you have to calculate, the area or the parameter. Got it? Okay. The next one is a photograph is 15 centimeter and 22 by 22 centimeters. A frame shop charge $1 per centimeter for a silver frame. How much would it cost to buy a silver frame for the photograph? Okay, what you have to calculate for this one? The area or the parameter? You have to calculate the area or the parameter, which is the correct option. You have to calculate, you have to make a frame on a photograph, right? You have to work on the borders, not inside the photograph, right? Here is the picture, right? You make to frame is made on the borders, so you must calculate the parameter. This is 15, this is 22, just add 15 plus 15 is 30, 30 plus 44 is 74. The cost is $1 per centimeter, so you have to do 1 times 74. The correct option is 74, right? The correct option is 74. Got it? The correct option is 74. Janel's balcony is 6 feet wide and 12 feet long. Janel paid $1 per square foot to have the balcony stained. How much did she pay? Which is the correct option? Stain means that is something inside the balcony, right? So, because that is inside, you need to calculate the area. Yes, the correct option is 72. It is very good. The correct option is 72. Each side of a sandbox is 9 feet long. If it will cost $1 per square foot to replace the sand in the sandbox, what would be the total cost to replace the sand? Which is the correct option? Replace the sand. You have to calculate the area. Yes, 9 times 9 it is 81. It is. The correct option is 81. Okay, the next one is a shop in the mall is 6 meters by 16 meters. So, how much would it cost to recarpet the shop with carpet that costs $7 per square foot? So, which is the correct option? Which is the correct option? Which sound? The correct option is you have to calculate the carpeting, recarpeting, the cost of recarpeting, right? So you have to do 16 times 6. You need to calculate the area. So 16 times 6 is 96. For the cost, you have to do 96 times 7. The cost is 672. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? Okay, a farmer needs to build a goat pen. The pen will be 11-meter wide and 16-meter long. The fencing material costs $2 per meter. How much will it cost to buy enough fencing material to build the goat pen? So, which is the correct option? Very good. The correct option is $108, right? The total cost of the fencing is $108. A movie poster is 2 feet wide and 4 feet tall. A frame shop cost $2 per foot for a black metal frame. How much would it cost to buy a black metal frame for the movie poster? So, which is the correct option? Yes, it is $24. The correct option is 24. The total cost must be $24, right? Okay, the next one is Vivian wants to build a concrete patio that will be 9 yards by 11 yards. It will cost $2 per square yard to build. What will be the total cost of the patio? Which is the correct option? $198 it is, not 194, because you have to calculate, you need to do the concrete, the patio inside, you need to calculate the area, right? So 11 times 9 is 99 and 99 times 2 is the cost. That would be $198, right? The correct option is 198. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 4 math. The chapter we were working on is geometric measurement, and the lesson we have covered today is a relationship between area and perimeter. Area and perimeter were problems you have to do on your own. Then we did the volume and use area and perimeter to determine cost, right? So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday 5 to 9, or either you can join me in the interactive session that will be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10. So if you have any question related to the lesson we just covered, you can ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So please ask if you have any question. Any questions? Okay, bye everyone.